get started in a half frog on your belly. So you can lower down to your belly and bring your right knee up towards your right elbow. And then you can take your pillow, if you have it, or a block, and slide it underneath your pelvis if that feels good to you. So take a moment to get settled. Hit play on your playlist if you haven't already. And then just breathe. Feel everything softening down towards the floor. Notice where you're holding on to any tension in your body and start to let that tension go. Notice if you feel any pain or discomfort in your hips. If they're uneven, maybe one's up and one's down. See if you can press the lifted side of your pelvis down towards the floor, or position your pillow in such a way that you feel square, that your pelvis feels neutral. Our reading today is from the book, Journey to the Heart. Go for the ride. Not all sections of the road we travel are smooth, paved, easy riding. We may prefer the smooth sections of highway, but sometimes the road gets rough. And the rough sections can go on for miles and miles. That's okay. It doesn't mean you've lost your way. It doesn't mean the rough section and bumpy spots will last forever. You're still on your path. You can send your right leg out long to meet your left leg, and then bring your left knee up towards your left elbow for half frog on the opposite side. Take a moment to get settled, to feel comfortable here in this pose, almost like you're laying in bed and hugging your pillow. Relax, wiggle your shoulders a bit. Get ready, for you just may be in for the ride of your life. Don't try to ignore the bumps or pretend they're not there. Not all roads are paved and smooth. Not all roads are meant to be. Slow down a bit if you need to, but don't stop. Accept each part of the journey as it comes. Let each stretch of your path be what it needs to be. So as you move through your practice today, take note of the bumpy parts. Maybe your shoulders feel tired. Maybe it's your legs. Perhaps you can't catch your breath, or you can't find your rhythm, or you can't turn off your mind. Those are the bumpy parts of the road. Know that each part of the road is part of your journey. Allow yourself to be wherever you are. Try not to pass judgment or be critical of yourself, and instead just accept it and then let it go. Set your intention now. It can be anything that you're working on, or my intention for you, which is to enjoy all parts of the journey. And then when you're ready, we'll seal these intentions and begin our practice with 3 cleansing and clarifying breaths. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. And again, inhale through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh it out. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Now send your left leg out to meet your right leg. Maybe move the pillow so that it's square underneath your hips. Bring both of your knees out to the side and the soles of your feet to touch. Your feet might come all the way down to the mat, or they might be up in the air. It really just depends on your anatomy. Notice what you notice. You can rest your chin on your hands, whatever feels right here for your upper body, but notice your lower body. Notice if there's tension in your hips or the creases of your hips where your femur meets the ball and joint socket there. Take notice and breathe. Take one more inhale here. And as you exhale, send your legs out long on your mat once again. Bring them out about match width distance apart. Point your toes. Interlace your fingers behind your head so that your elbows come out wide. Take an inhale here, and as you exhale, lift your chin and your chest off the floor. Keep your elbows to the side, keep your core engaged, squeeze your glutes. Take another inhale here at the top, and exhale, lower your chin back down to the mat. Let's do that again. Inhale here, exhale, lift up your chin and your chest. See if you can come up a little bit higher. Keep your gaze towards the floor and the back of your neck long. Inhale here, and exhale, lower back down, adding on. Inhale, lift up your chin and your chest. Exhale, lift your feet off the mat. Just let them hover off the floor. Keep breathing. Inhale, and exhale, lower everything back down to the floor. Inhale, lift your chin and your chest. Exhale, lift your feet up off the mat. Take an inhale here at the top, and exhale, lower back down. Adding on again. Inhale, lift up your chin and your chest. Lift up your feet. Now with your feet lifted, bring your legs together behind you. Take your legs apart, lower your legs, lower your chin and your chest. And again, inhale, lift up your chin and your chest, lift up your legs, bring your legs together, open your legs wide, lower everything down. We'll keep moving just like that. Your first 4, bring it in, bring it out, lower down. And 3, lift it up, bring it in, bring it out, lower down. And 2, lift it up, bring it in, take it out, lower down. Last 1, lift it up, bring it in, lower down. You got it. And breathe. Inhale and exhale. Bring your forearms to the mat. Lift up your chin and your chest. Horse face pose. Pull your collarbones through your shoulders. Spread them wide. Take an inhale here and exhale. Tuck your toes. Firm up your quadriceps. Breathe. Inhale, forearm plank. Lift your hips off the mat. Press down into your elbows so that you find a little bit of space between your shoulder blades. Take another inhale here. Exhale, drop your hips back down to the mat. Sphinx pose. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, forearm plank. Press up, press into your arms. And inhale, drop your hips down. Sphinx pose. Moving a little bit faster. Lift your hips up, lower down. Lift up, lower down. Lift up, lower down. You're here for 8, 7, last 6, just 5, 4, last 3. Hold at the top in 2. And 1, hold at the top, forearm plank for 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your knees down to the mat. Come over on to your right side. Keep your right forearm on the floor. So you're in this modified forearm side plank. Lift your left leg, reach your left arm over your ear. Take an inhale here. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend, and exhale, crunch it in. Reach and crunch. Reach and crunch. Starting to take it a little bit faster here. You're here for 8, 7, 6, last 5, 4, just 3, 2, and 1. Take it out long. Forearm plank at the center of your mat. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your knees. Forearm modified side plank to the left. Right leg lifts, right arm lifts. Reach in opposite directions. Crunch knee to elbow. Reach it out long. Crunch it in. Reach and crunch. Reach and crunch. Keep it going. Pick up the speed. Take it a little bit faster. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it back to center. Forearm plank. Hold here for 4. Dolphin pose in 3, 2, and 1. Dolphin pose. Start to walk your feet in towards your elbows as you lift your sit bones up towards the ceiling. Press the mat away. Find the space between your shoulder blades. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. We hold and breathe for 4. Down dog in 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Press into your hands, lift your elbows up. For your first down dog of practice, you might pedal through your feet, bending one knee and then the other. You might come up onto your tippy toes and then melt your heels closer to the floor. Nod your head. Yes for yoga. No for no worries. Yes again for wherever you are on your journey. Start to find your Ujjayi breath, breathing in and out through your nose. A slight constriction in the back of your throat so that your breath is audible and sounds like the waves of the ocean crashing on shore. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, tiptoe your feet forward to meet your hands for a forward fold. Bend your knees as much as it feels good in your body. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands to your shins or your thighs. Reach forward through the crown of your head. Press your tailbone out behind you. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, fold. Inhale, round up the sand, stacking bone on top of bone. On top of bone. Head comes up last. Shrug your shoulders up towards your ears and relax them down your back. Grab your block or your small pillow. Bring it on, for a block, bring it on the medium width, the narrow width between your upper thighs. If it's a pillow, anyway, will work. If your goal here is to squeeze the block or the pillow and not drop it through our sun salutation. Inhale, extended mount and reach your arms high towards the ceiling. Find a steeple grip overhead. Interlace your fingers, pointer fingers reach up. See if you can grow a little bit taller. Exhale, side bend to the right. Press your fingertips over to the right side of the room. Root down as much into your left foot as into the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Really squeeze your block. Feel your inner thighs engage in this motion. Inhale, takes you back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Hands from your hips, lead with your heart. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, squeeze so hard that it feels like your block is gonna fly out behind you. Exhale, hands to the mat, walk or jump your feet back to a high plank. Shift your weight forward into your toes, lower your knees to the mat, squeeze your block, lower chest and chin down to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra, lift up your chin and your chest, point your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Know that you have the option to drop your knees at any point during class today. Squeeze your block, look forward, bend your knees. Option to jump or step your feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain, reach your arms high, find your steeple grip. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Jump or float back. High to low push up, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Squeeze the block between your thighs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. One more time, just like that. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees, get high on your toes. Exhale, dump your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain, reach your arms high. Exhale, steeple grip, side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, high to low. low push-up, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. 3 deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze the block a little more and then release your block. Place it off to the side. You'll use it again later. Take one more round of breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, look to the top of your mat, bend your knees. Exhale, walk, jump, or float forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Reach your arms high, moving into our classical sun salutation. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step your right foot back, drop your back knee, uncurl your toes. Inhale, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Reach your arms high. Plug your left hip back, pull your right hip forward. Squeeze your inner thighs as though the block were still there. Exhale, hands to the mat. High to low push up, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lift, toes point down towards the floor. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Drop your back knee, uncurl your toes. Inhale, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands to the mat, forward fold, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain Urdhva. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step your left foot back, ivy. Drop your back knee, untuck your toes. Sorry. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. High to low push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lift, toes point down. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands, drop your back knee. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain, reach your arms high, adding on. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step your right foot back, drop your back knee, keep your toes curled. Inhale, low lunge. Now from your low lunge, start to slide your left foot forward. Drop your hips down towards the floor. You can bring your hands to your knee, your thigh, or your hips to square the hips. So pull the left hip back and the right hip forward, and then drop your tailbone towards the floor. Knit your rib cage together to protect your low back and lunge a little bit deeper into your front knee. You want your front knee stacked over your front ankle, but your hips are pressing more towards the floor than we normally do in our low lunge. You'll start to feel this stretch through your quadricep, through your psoas, deep into your hips. Take an inhale here. And exhale. One more inhale, lunge a little bit deeper. And exhale. Plant your hands, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts towards the ceiling. Exhale, knee to nose. Pull your knee into your chest, press the mat away. Suction cup your knee into your belly. Inhale, send your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose again. This time, step your foot between your hands without lifting the heels of your hips. Drop your back knee, keep your toes curled. Inhale, low lunge. Slide your right foot forward and drop your hips down towards the mat. Option to bring your hands to your thigh, your knee, or your hips to work on that squaring off of the hips. Think about squeezing your inner thighs in towards each other, squeezing your glutes, protect your low back. Inhale here and exhale. One more full round of breath. Inhale, get a little bit deeper and exhale. Inhale, exhale, plant your hands to the mat, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain, reach your arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. your left foot back, drop your back knee, toes tucked or untucked, your choice. Inhale, low lunge, reach your arms high. Exhale, have a split. Sweep your arms back behind you so that your fingertips reach towards the back of your mat. As you straighten your front leg and point your right toes towards the ceiling. Plug your right hip back, pull your left hip forward. Stay long through the crown of your head. A little bit of an up dog in your chest. Even as you fold closer to your front leg, find your balance here. Inhale and exhale. We'll move with our breath. Inhale, low lunge. Reach your arms high. Drop your hips down. Exhale, half split with airplane arms. Inhale, low lunge. Reach your arms high. Exhale, half split with airplane arms. One more time. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. This time, bend into your front knee. Plant your hands down. Step back. Chaturanga. Head a low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Pull it in, press the mat away. Inhale, send it high. Exhale, knee to nose again. This time, step your foot between your hands. Drop your back knee. Inhale, low lunge. Sink your hips down. Exhale, half split with airplane arms. Flex your toes hard in towards your face to feel the stretch in your hamstrings. With each inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. With each exhale, fold a little deeper. Keep everything engaged. Inhale, low lunge, moving with your breath. Exhale, half split with airplane arms. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. One more time. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. This time, bend into your front knee. Walk your hands forward. Tuck your back toes. Forward fold. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. High to low push-up. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lift towards the ceiling. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, send it high. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, fallen triangle. Right leg comes out to the left. Left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Now engage your inner thighs. Lift your right leg off the mat. Little pulses towards the ceiling for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it between your hands. Drop your back knee. Keep your toes curled. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, tilted crescent. Lift your back knee as you sweep your arms back to airplane arms. Squeeze your scapula towards your spine. Get light on your back toes. Inhale, warrior 3. Shift your weight forward into your right leg. Lift your left leg. Toes point down towards the floor, particularly your pinky toe to drop your left hip in line with your right. Inhale here. Exhale, Shiva squat. Bend both knees. Drop your left toes behind the right. Bring your hands to prayer in heart center. Find this little curtsy lunge. Inhale, rise. Pivot towards the long edge of your mat. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Release your hands down to the floor. Option to go into something deeper here. Maybe just to find a twist, a stretch. Perhaps your goal is to get your head to the mat or to get your legs in the air. Think about where this road is leading on your journey and what part of the road you're on. Find whatever makes sense in your body and then come back to stillness in the center. Hands come down to the floor or to blocks. We'll start to lunge side to side, right knee, left knee, right knee, left knee. Take it side to side. Take it slow or take it fast. See if you can drop your hips a little bit lower to the floor as you move. We'll meet in Skandasana on the left side in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Skandasana into your left knee. Come down into that deep side lunge. Press your left heel into the floor. Right toes point up towards the ceiling. You can start to feel that stretch into your right hamstrings. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lizard lunge at the top of your mat. Walk your hands to the inside of your right foot. Pivot onto the ball of your left foot. Inhale, horizon lunge. Bend onto the pinky toe edge side of both feet. Reach your right arm towards the back of your mat. Feel the stretch here in your right IT band into your glutes. Inhale, bring it back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, send it high. Exhale, left knee to right elbow, falling triangle. Left leg comes out to the right side. Root down into your hands and your back foot. Lift your left leg and pull towards the ceiling. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg lift. Exhale, step it between your hands. Drop your back knee. Inhale, low lunge onto the asana. Exhale, tilt it, crescent. Lift your back knee, sweep your arms back behind you. Keep your belly off your thighs, like pulling your belly button in. Get light on your back foot. Inhale, warrior 3 or airplane, with your arms reaching back behind you. Toes point down towards the floor. Drop your right hip in line with your left hip. Press the mat away with your left foot. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, Shiva squat. Right leg comes behind the left. Hands come to prayer in heart center. Inhale, rise, pivot. Exhale, wide legged forward fold. Hands come down to the floor, facing the long edge of your mat. Option to stay here. Take it deeper. Whatever feels right. Whatever is calling to you. Breathe into it. Maybe legs are straight. Maybe knees are bent. Take a few breaths here. And if you're inverted, start to bring your feet back down to the floor. Bring your hands underneath your face. Side lunges, take it to the right and the left. Right and left. Side to side here. Take it high, take it low. You decide. You're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Skandasana into your right knee. Press your right heel down into the floor. Get as low as you are comfortable. Maybe hands in prayer at heart center. Maybe hands are on the mat, or perhaps you're moving into a bind. Listen to your body. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, lizard lunge. Walk your hands to the top edge of your mat. Pivot onto the ball of your right foot. Inhale, horizon lunge. Left arm reaches towards the back of the mat. Claw the floor with your right fingertips. Exhale, chaturanga. High to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take it just a little faster, and then we'll take a break. Inhale, right leg lift. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, send it high. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, fall in triangle. Beautiful, Megan. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg lift. Exhale, step it between your hands, drop your back knee. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, tilted crescent. Inhale, warrior 3. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, rise and pivot. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, Skandasana into your left knee. Exhale, lizard lunge into your right knee. Inhale, horizon lunge, reach to the back of the mat. Exhale, chaturanga. high to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, send it high. Exhale, left knee to right elbow, fallen triangle. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg lifts. Exhale, step it between your hands, drop your back knee. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, tilted crescent. Inhale, warrior three, take flight. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, rise and pivot. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, Skandasana into your right knee. Exhale, lizard lunge into your left knee. Inhale, horizon lunge. Left arm reaches to the back of your mat. Exhale, chaturanga. High to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Drop your knees, child's pose. Press your sit bones towards your heels. Take a drink of water. Wipe sweat if you need to. I'm gonna catch my breath and then we'll move on. All right, find your way back to your, to your child's pose. If you're not there already, press your hips down to your heels. Reach your fingertips forward on your mat. Think of the road that you're on and accept each part of the journey as it comes. Let each stretch of the path be what it needs to be. Take a deep inhale here through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. And again, inhale through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Inhale, press up to tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, walk or jump your feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees, reach your arms high, sink your hips low. Shift your weight back into your heels so you can see all 10 toes. Lift them up, give them a wiggle. Press them back down into the floor. Then bring your hands to prayer in heart center and sink a little bit deeper. Make sure your tailbone is pointed towards the floor. Knit your rib cage together. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, twist to the right. Left elbow hooks over your right knee. Be mindful that your left knee doesn't pop out in front of the right. If it does, bring it back in line. Then twist from your wrist. Press your hands together to turn your heart towards the right edge of your mat. Drop your hips a little lower. Root down into your right foot. Come up onto the toes of your left foot. Squeeze your inner thighs for balance. Lift your left toes up. And then with control, float them to the back of your mat. Prayer, twist it, crescent lunge. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Big move here. Inhale, goddess pose. Open all the way up to the long edge of your mat. Toes out, heels in, both knees bent, both elbows bent and in line with your shoulders. Breathe. See if you can get your tailbone to point towards the floor rather than out behind you. So chest stays lifted, everything is stacked. Lift your right heel off the mat. Breathe. Lower it back down. Lift your left heel off the mat. Breathe. Lower it back down. Lift both heels off the mat. We hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your heels, star pose. Let it go. Inhale here. Exhale, warrior 2. Bend into your right knee so that it stacks over your right ankle. Tee out your arms. Look over your right middle finger. Flip your front palm. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach up and back. Feel the stretch down your side body. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the mat. Listen carefully. Inhale, easy twist. right arm reaches up, drop down to your left forearm. Inhale, forearm side slide. Right foot steps on top of the left. Press the mat away. Reach your right arm over your head. Inhale and exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Reach and crunch. Reach and crunch for 4. Left 3. Just 2. And 1. Forearm plank to the center. Inhale. Exhale, sphinx pose. Drop your hips down. Bring your chest forward. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, lower down to your chin. Zipper up your legs. Point your toes. Take your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Clasp your palms. Inhale, locust pose. Lift up your chin and your chest. Lift up your feet. Press your knuckles towards the back wall of the room. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards your spine. Lift up a little bit higher. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale here. Lift a little higher. Exhale, release. Rest on your right cheek. Bend your knees and windshield wiper your legs side to side. Bend your legs out long on your mat. Tuck your toes. Firm up your quads. Hands come underneath your shoulders. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Bend your knees. Exhale, walk, jump, or float your feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Uttanasana. Sink a little bit deeper. See if you can align your knees over your ankles. Bring your hands to prayer in heart center. Keep sinking down in your chair. Inhale. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Right elbow hooks over your left knee. Be mindful that your hips aren't higher than your heart. Drop your hips lower than your heart. And then twist from your ribs. Maybe you can gaze up towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Root down into your left foot. Come up onto the toes of your right foot. With control, start to float your right toes off the mat and step them to the back of your mat. Prayer, twist it, press it, lunge. Left hip pulls back, right hip pulls forward. Lift your belly off your thigh. Inhale here and exhale. Big move. Inhale, goddess pose. Open up towards the right edge of your mat. Toes out, heels in, knees out, knees bent. Sink deep into your goddess pose. Find stillness here. Lift both heels off the mat. Little pulses with your hips towards the floor for 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your heels, star pose. Stretch it out. Doesn't that feel good? Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Bend into your left knee. Tee out your arms. Flip your front palm. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the mat. Inhale, easy twist. Left arm lifts up, right arm stays down. Come down onto your right forearm. Now step your left foot on top of the right for a forearm side plank. Reach your left arm over your left ear. Inhale here. Exhale, crunch knee to elbow. Reach and crunch. Reach and crunch. Inhale and exhale. You're here for 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Forearm plank in the center of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, drop your hips. Sphinx pose. Inhale. Let it go all the way down to the mat, chin to the floor. Bend your knees. Reach behind you for your feet, preparing for Dhanurasana. Bow pose. If you're like me and you have any discomfort in your low back, you might want to skip this one. I won't come into the full expression. But if you're ready, pull your knees in towards the midline of your body. Exhale out all of your stale air. Inhale, lift up your chin and your chest. Press your feet into your hands to lift your knees off the floor. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Keep the back of your neck long. Keep breathing. It's easy to hold the breath here. See if you can take inhales and exhales. One more inhale here. And exhale, lower down. Rest on your left cheek. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. Now extend your legs out long behind you. Tuck your toes, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more little bit here. This is your peak pose. Don't ask me what it's called. It's very complicated. Inhale, right leg lift towards the ceiling. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Drop your left forearm down to the mat. Inhale, horizon lunge on your forearm. Right hand comes to your right hip. Right foot comes to the center of your mat. And then press down into the whole sole of your foot to press the mat away. Maybe you stay here. Or maybe you press down so much that you're able to lift your bottom leg using that inner thigh strength. I've only got it for a second on this side, but I'm sure you guys might have it longer. Take an inhale here and exhale. Inhale, come to a tabletop position. And exhale, move in whatever way feels good. Release your shoulders, release your hips. Inhale here, exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take it to the other side. Root down into your thumbs and index fingers. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Lower down onto your right forearm. Inhale, horizon lunge. Left foot comes flat to the floor. Left hand to your left hip. Press the mat away. And then see if you can lift your bottom leg, your right leg, off the mat. Woo! So much inner thigh strength, so much core strength. Really engage. Woo! And that's about as high as I'm gonna get. Keep it going as long as you want to work on that. When you've had enough, meet me in your tabletop position. Inhale, cow pose. Grab your belly, chest comes forward, gaze comes forward. Exhale, cat pose. Round through your back like an angry cat. One more time. Inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts towards the ceiling. Exhale, half pigeon on the right. Bring your right knee behind your right wrist. Drop your shin down to the mat. Flex your toes. Left leg comes out long. Sorry about that. Option to drop your right hip down to a block, to your pillow, or to the floor, but keep your hips square, so try not to dump onto one side. You can stay high on your hands. You can lower down to your forearms, or lower all the way to your sleeping pigeon on your chest. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale. We'll be here for a few breaths. Rest it out. Just a few more seconds here. Breathe through it. Inhale to press back up to your hands. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg lifts up towards the ceiling. Exhale, fan your hip open, bend your right knee, pull your heel in towards your seat. You can stay here or flip your dog, find your wild thing. Right foot comes down to the floor outside your left foot. Hip flips up towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, flip it back over. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, left leg lifts up towards the ceiling. Exhale, half pigeon on the left. Left knee comes behind your left wrist. Left foot and shin come parallel to the top edge of your mat. Untuck your right toes. Square your hips, block or no block. Maybe you stay high on your hands, or maybe you lower down to your forearms or your sleeping pigeon. And breathe. Inhale to come back up to your hands. Tap your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, fan your hip open. You can stay here or flip your dog. Left foot comes to the floor. Left arm reaches up. Hips reach up towards the ceiling. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, flip it back over. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, lower your knees to the mat. Take your pillow or your block. You might need it, you might not. We'll sit the sit bones between your heels for a thunderbolt pose. Bring your knees to touch and your feet on either side of your hips, resting on the pedicure side of your feet. Sorry, Tim, not the pedicure side of your feet, but the toenail side of your foot. You can stay right here. This might be enough in your quadriceps and in your knees. If you want a little more, you can bring your hands behind you, fingertips face your feet, gaze forward, or maybe you're able to lower all the way down onto your forearms or all the way down onto your back. It's not going to happen for me today, so don't look up here, but just focus on what feels right in your body. Never pushing to the point of pain, but knowing that some days are easier and some days are harder, and that's just the road we're on. It's okay. If you're all the way down on your back, you can start to press back up to your forearms or to your hands, and then walk your hands forward, coming into a tabletop position. Tuck your toes under to give them a little rest. Take your block or your pillow, we're not quite done with it yet, and find a seat. Lower all the way down onto your back. Take your block or pillow between your upper thighs one final time. Walk your feet in towards your seat, preparing for bridge pose. Reach your fingertips forward so you can raise your heels. Press down into your feet, into your forearms, and lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Once your hips are lifted, squeeze the block between your inner thighs. Start to find that movement of your hips back in towards each other, that adduction of your inner thighs. To reset your hips and breathe here. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale, lift your hips a little bit higher. And exhale, slowly lower down, upper, middle, and lower back. Move your block off to the side and windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Then allow both knees to fall all the way to the left side. Your knees can come together or slightly apart for a deeper hip stretch. Reach your arms out to a T or goal post your arms. And breathe here. Look up towards the ceiling or over your right shoulder. Maybe just close your eyes. Inhale, bring your knees back up to center, and exhale, let them fall over to the right side. Look up towards the ceiling or over your left shoulder. And breathe. Inhale, bring your knees back up to center. Hug both knees in towards your chest and find a happy baby pose. Reach for the inside or the outside of your feet. Lift your feet up towards the ceiling. I just got pawed in the face. As you pull your knees down towards the floor, you can rock a little bit side to side or bend one knee as you straighten the opposite leg and then switch sides for a hamstring stretch. Take any final movements here that you need to complete your practice. And then when you're ready, and only when you're ready, find your way to Shavasana, your final resting pose. Let your legs come out long on your mat. Let your feet fall open to the side, hands by your side, palms face up, eyes gently closed. We'll be here for just a few minutes. I will bring you out when it's time. I'm going to try to mute myself in case my dog decides to bark, but I'm still here. So just rest and breathe. Shavasana. Stay present for each step of your journey and accept each part of the journey as it comes. We don't go from one place to another in a gigantic leap. We get there in increments by going through each feeling, each belief, each experience, one step at a time. Stay present for each step of your journey. Trust each stage. Many things are possible for you if you accept that the fastest way is one step at a time. Begin to come back. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. Take small circles with your wrists and your ankles. And with your next inhale, reach your arms long overhead as though you were awakening for the first time today. Before coming to rest on your favorite side in the fetal pose, using one arm as a pillow, eyes gently closed. Take this time to reconnect with the intention that you set at the beginning of your practice and vow to carry it with you through the rest of your day. Perhaps it was to find joy in each step of your journey. To keep in mind that bumps are always in the road, but they don't last forever. Sometimes the road is smooth. Sometimes the journey is easy. With your next inhale, come up to a seat at the top of your mat, eyes closed, hands in prayer at heart center. We'll seal today's practice with a unifying breath, followed by the sound of Om. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale for Om. Bring your prayer to third eye center, the spot of intuition in the center of your forehead. The love, light, and teacher in me honors and respects the love, light, and teacher in you. Thank you for sharing your practice with me and with each other. Namaste. Thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you for, hopefully you can hear me. Can you hear me? I'm like, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can hear me. All right. It's like telling me like mute. I don't know. Anyway, have a good night and sorry about the dog barking.
Bye, Angelique.
Bye, Janessa. Oh, there's your face.
Hi.
I miss you.
I miss you too.
All right. I'll talk to you, or I'll see you soon. I'll see you next week, maybe.
Cool.
All right.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.